All right. We got a couple minutes until this reveal stream. God, my voice still sounds like crap. Oh, delicious stubby. I have all of my dogs in here with me. They're just chilling. 1, 2, 3. Karama. Where you at, bud? You gotta stay in here, buddy. Come here. Alright, well, we are just kind of waiting on the stream to start, so I'm just gonna put myself in a Pale Heart so I can start grinding out these class items. I'm honestly hoping that we get more for Act 2 than we did with this first act, because I'm not gonna lie. 3 weeks of content only for it to immediately basically be like, oh, come back in 3 weeks or 2 weeks. It's like, all right, well, it's kind of dumb. And that's just my opinion, though. I'm sure Bungie's got a plan, though. We got 5 minutes. Glad we got out of bed enough to see the stream. Yeah, I actually made sure that I was up early so that way I could get all my get some chores done, get the dogs walked, and get all set up. Hi, Bo Bear. What do you want, Bo? Bo, There we go. Oh God, where's all my frames? There we go. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be casually farming out some class items today, especially while the stream is happening. Go ahead and grab that. Give me this. Give me this, please. Let me get into a better spot. Told me like 10 minutes ago to get me out of bed for the Borderlands 2 stream we're doing today, but I told him to get the Bungie Act 2 revealed today. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like, you can still watch the reveal stream and then do your regular stream. Like, that's not out of the question. Alright, no chest over here. Alright, I know there's one over here, like, in the middle. I saw it on the radar. Ugh. I mean, honestly, today I was actually even kind of debating, like, do I want to play something different? Do I want to keep grinding at Iron Banner? And I figured today we'll just have this be just a little bit more kind of like a casual, laid-back stream. Alright, where are we at on the Bungie stuff?
I'm tracking numerous
Still going.
signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Okay, so let's see. I want to see if this actually works the way I'm thinking it does. So we come over here. Finally got the rest of the stuff I needed for my streams, like the other scenes for it, starting, AFK, ending, and I finally set it up my server for streaming's sake. Like, did you make, like, your own, like, Discord server or something like that? Like, is that what you mean? Okay, it didn't spawn there. I didn't realize one spawned right next to me. Oh, damn. Game's giving me so many chests, like, in close proximity. Not one over there. Here's one right here. Oh, I fucked up. Saved it. Go ahead and grab that. So the thing is, I don't know why the community is like going crazy about this this solo farm, like with the macro method. So like everybody's been like going to that first spot that I went to, trying to go into the tunnel to get that first chest, and then basically resetting the instance. And it's like, why? You could just go all around the map, pick up the chests that have already spawned, and then come back and do and then just fast travel back. What role am I currently looking for? I'm still looking for Caliban and Liars for the punch build, but I'm also just kind of seeing like what I can, like what random roles I can put together. I wouldn't mind getting a Worm Husk and something else role for PvP.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your
Bungie stream is up. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pull ourselves to orbit then. All right.
And do some good. So if you go ahead and do yourself a favor, give that a scan, learn a little bit more about what they got, maybe give them a follow on Twitter while you're out there. They've got a lot of cool information that's on the way. But
All right.
speaking of cool
What do we
information
got?
on the way, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Today we have the distinct opportunity to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the stuff that's going to be arriving with Act 2 of Episode Echoes. But worry not, as always, I'm joined by an all-star cast of guests here from the Bungie development team. I'll go ahead and dive right into it, starting with the individual right here to my left, the incomparable Allison Lures, narrative director here at Bungie. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing
Henry,
all right.
thank you for the
No
follow.
one ever asked
Appreciate
that.
you.
More people should.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it. For the uninitiated at home that may not have met you or are just kind of meeting you for the first time outside of the Vidoc potentially, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, my name is Allison Lures. I'm the narrative director for Destiny 2. It's my job to work with the team that creates our stories and
All right.
characters. We're in charge of.
So
making the
taking all bets, I'm gonna guess that we have to at some point we have to actually physically fight Saint 14.
Has gone ahead and have some feelings, so
Happy to be of service.
we appreciate it. And of course, sitting right next to Allison is the one and only Mr. Ryan Harris, senior activities designer.
We're definitely also gonna meet the conductor and have him like completely curb stomp us for the first encounter.
Your activities without realizing it. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, so my name is Ryan Harris. I'm a senior activity designer here at Bungie, and folks may know me from Season 20 Battlegrounds, Seventh Inspire. Yeah, I work on the Vanguard seasonal team, making activity content folks play day after day.
Excellent. I've spent a lot of time at Savage Inspire, so thank you for your hard work. And of course, next to him, friend of the show. If you've tuned into our in-game live streams, you've met him before a couple of times. The one and only senior design lead here at Bungie, the one and only Chris Proctor. Chris, welcome back.
Thanks, Andy. How are you today?
I am doing so good, thank you. Everything's coming up Millhouse. This is going great.
Everything's
For
coming
those
up
who may not
Millhouse.
Have had a chance to tune into the previous streams. If you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Bungie.
Yeah, folks might be familiar with my work on the weapons team. I was weapons feature lead for 4.5 years. I'm now the sandbox craft lead on Destiny, which means I help out the sandbox team with any issues they're facing and help uphold that critical sandbox quality.
It's an exciting one to dive into, so thank you and yours for all of your hard work. Now, let's go ahead and get ready to go ahead and dive into some stuff about...
I can't claim that? Alright,
Act 2.
well,
But
fine.
First things first, we've obviously been listening to the feedback of our fans, in particular, the kind of weekly rollout of all the different stuff that's happened through Episode 1. With Episode 2, you guys are looking to try something a little bit different, isn't that right?
That's right. Yeah, we've been listening to the fans and listening to feedback, and we agree it's time for a change. So we're going to do a trial of something new in Act 2.
All right.
We're going to be dropping all 3 beats of the acts at once. So we'll be dropping all the 3 beats for Act 1 at the same time, all the 3 beats for Act 2 at the same time, all the same beats for Act 3.
So they're only doing 3 beats at a time, so 3 weeks of content. Like that's it.
get all of that content at once if that's what they're looking for,
Yeah.
or to meter it out over whatever piece they want to play at. But yeah, so we're gonna give it a shot in episode 2.
Excellent. That's right. Yeah.
See how it goes over.
Yes, definitely. And
Okay, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna
Episode 2.
the hardcore people are going to play through all 3 weeks of story beats and then have nothing to do
Like myself,
for the rest of Act 2.
Or each week you go ahead and pick up the new issue. There's going
Exactly.
to be a chance to dive in no matter how you want.
However you want to experience it, it's up for you. But make sure to read it. More about it is going to be in the tweet this week.
Excellent. Okay, make sure and tune in. We'll have plenty more information on the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at also what got us here today. So we're still in episode 1, Echoes.
Yep.
Act 1 has kind of concluded its main story beats. For those at home that may not have had a chance to play through or may have some questions about the story,
It was like you only did 3 weeks of story beats. Like, I'm sorry, but like your seasonal model was way, way better because we were getting anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks worth of content.
Episodes are all
Like
about
every single week we were getting something.
where we killed the
Not
witness.
3 weeks and then take a
So when
2-week
we killed
break.
the witness, all of that darkness, all of that memory, all of that energy collided with the light of the traveler. And so all of the memories that were inside of the witness, which is not necessarily exclusively the precursor beings that are inside of it, collided with the light of the traveler and made matter out of those memories. We call those echoes, and one of them launched out towards Nessus, and so we followed it to try and investigate, see what this thing is. And when we got there, we managed to reunite with Failsafe, who you left. You abandoned her. She's okay with
I do
it
feel
because
personally-
she's
Like,
safe,
okay,
just so
like-
you know.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness. Thank you.
Thank you for driving that home. I felt bad enough about abandoning
We're
her.
happy to see her. So we've been exploring through Nessus, and initially things are pretty fun. What a fun, cool, lighthearted adventure.
Yeah.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
Of course not.
Of course
No one
not.
Fail-safes around.
And the act ends with getting a little tease of like, oh wait, this isn't going to be a strictly lighthearted adventure. Saint gets kidnapped, more than kidnapped, kind of body controlled away from the rest of the group. And as he's taken away, this being called the Conductor is interrogating him and demanding to kind of understand whether or not you are real, like whether Saint is the real Saint or not. It's unnerving and kind of weird, and the vibes are only going to get darker from there.
Even better. And given that Saint has a rich history with effects, I'm sure everything's just going to go nice and peachy keen.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. No,
So-
of course not.
So now that we've washed away that veneer of everything's going to go great, Act 2 now is arriving as well.
Act 2.
Now, there's plenty of stuff for folks to dive into, but as we go ahead and kick things off here with Act 2, can you give us a little bit of a tease of what we're going to be checking out?
Yeah, what Saint heard when he was being kind of controlled really got to his head. We are going to be watching him wrestle with some questions that he's never asked.
So Saint's having a existential
And
crisis.
as we
Cool.
are trying to understand more about this conductor that he has encountered, we are also going to be going back and revisiting one of Destiny's most storied locations very briefly.
So the lore hounds
Oh.
out there are going to have a chance to feast.
They're going to have a delicious time.
Excellent. Life, you're welcome. I don't know if this will warrant another 10 hours, but we'll leave that up to you.
I got you, boo.
Perfect. Okay.
Love that shout out for Bife.
That gives us the structure for what we're about to dive into, but we have now the new activity that'll be arriving as well. We're going to go ahead. We have some gameplay here to go ahead and dive into with the Echo Battlegrounds, the new 3-player activity. Ryan,
Echo
do you mind tell
Battlegrounds.
us a little bit about what we're going to be checking out here today.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll be taking a look at one of the 3 battlegrounds.
What the hell? Is that a sidearm?
So the first battleground.
That was a cool little like opening and closing animation for that sidearm.
Of course. And players will be running through the wall of flames, checking out what's going on here as the Fallen have kind of like
Oh, that's a rocket sidearm.
investigating the well for themselves.
I forgot that that was going to be a thing.
So players really here like seeing like noticing that the radial area of this lake has been drained. A lot of the areas kind of like revamped and like regenerated itself to something new. And players will be looking at the story of like where is this radial area going? Where is it?
Okay, I kind of definitely appreciate the fact that the dude is using Whisper. It's not something you see a whole lot.
Battleground 2, you're seeing the actual flow and direction of all the radial area to the center of Nessus, and Battleground 3, you're actually seeing like where it's being directed to. So it's really trying to tell that story about the journey to the center of Nessus.
I really want to know what this rocket sidearm can roll with because it does look
Also,
really,
I'd
really
be
cool.
remiss if I didn't ask. Obviously, the Vex have been our primary antagonist through this, but the entrance here is being guarded by a pretty heavy contingent of Fallen. Who are these Fallen, and what are they trying to do here?
Yeah,
Baron of House Dusk. I didn't realize they were still around.
Can give a much better one.
Thanks. Yeah, the Fallen are here because they're after the Echo too. We want to think of these Echoes as kind of an arms race.
Yeah.
In the absence of the Witness, there's a giant power vacuum that has formed.
Okay.
There's no one. In
But I
charge.
thought that the
There's no
Echo
one
itself was the conductor, so that's
the
kind of
Fallen
subverting
is a giant
expectations.
Echo as well, and they're encountering the same thing that we are, in that the Vex aren't really acting like the Vex normally do here.
Yeah.
We're
Hey,
seeing,
barrier
some
champions.
Vex start to act less like a collective and more like individuals. There's one really fun lore tab where one of them waves at us.
Yeah.
So we're encountering mostly Vex, but yeah, also Fallen are here too.
It's cool to see the Vex undergo such a change. Like they've been more, I think you were saying like individualistic in
Yes.
kind of a weird way, which is like the one thing the Vex don't
Totally.
do.
Okay,
It's the
so
one
you
thing
gotta
that
get
they don't do.
data
It's why it's
keys.
super weird that they're doing it here.
Yeah.
And yeah, in Act 2, we're going to be able to see a little bit more of why they're specifically.
Okay, so far I'm just seeing like
Plenty
kind
to
of
dive into. And
bog
also,
standard strike slash battlegrounds
as well,
gameplay.
we were talking
I mean,
about before the show,
seems
but it seems like
pretty par for the course.
For you guys to push yourselves, to really push the boundaries of what battlegrounds have been. Can you tell us a little bit about what you were trying to accomplish with this new set of battlegrounds in Act 2?
Yeah, so for this set of Battlegrounds, it's definitely our latest and greatest iteration of Battlegrounds. As folks know, Battlegrounds consist of 2 encounters and a final boss encounter. So throughout the years, we kind of iterated on what a Battleground is and how closely it resembles a strike. And this set of Battlegrounds, I really wanted to push it to be like, what is a Battleground and what is a strike? I wanted to be almost one of the
All right, I would really love it if all of the people watching the Bungie stream could stop with all of the emotes because it's getting kind of annoying.
All times.
Yeah.
We're definitely pushing the combatant counts in these battlegrounds as high as possible. In some ranges of 40 enemies at a time on screen, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
But
Plenty for us to go ahead and check out.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because of a hype
There's
train.
enough,
Okay, that makes sense.
opportunity
That
for
checks
everyone
out.
in the fire team to use all their abilities, use Prismatic to the fullest extent, and always use their super on cooldown or Prismatic on cooldown when the opportunity arises. I want players to feel like they can just do everything, and there's not just that one player soloing the entire encounter. So everyone is contributing to that experience.
Yeah, I can imagine too, even with the
Hope everybody likes emotes because they ain't going away.
the new abilities by way of prismatic, or even the new weapons, which we'll start to check out here in just a little bit.
Okay, so we jump into the Well of
Some
Flame.
additional ways. I can imagine it probably wasn't just even more, but you guys were saying you were trying to make some more of these mobs a bit more intense to go ahead and go up against as well.
Yeah. So with the telling the story of the Vex are like evolving and changing, we've I went ahead and modified an existing Wyvern. I'm so sorry. So
How dare
Oh
you.
wow, that's I don't like those words.
in pairs.
Modified Wyvern.
They have a special new ability where they can teleport.
Fun.
That's some bullshit.
And
Yeah.
also,
So friendly, so
yeah,
cool.
It's kind of scary.
A real
and
nothing personal kid moment where they
Yeah,
show up
yeah.
behind you, right? Yeah.
They certainly are an active threat in the battlefield, and I wanted players to really like be on the lookout for them and engage with them and prioritize them as like that priority target when they are seen.
Yeah, and that's something that's been neat. Like, obviously, players will have a chance. The first 2 of these battlegrounds obviously arrive with the first week of Act 2, with the third one hitting on the second week. But it's not even necessarily, I think, something that was really cool is you were mentioning earlier that you wanted to make these closer to a strike, or kind of blur that line. Even, the second battleground is kind of like an all-new experience in a lot of ways. It's not just going back to a part of the planet we've been to before.
Okay,
It's
still
a brand
just
new
looking like a regular ass combat encounter, like nothing.
that together.
Also, I'm not seeing anything to actually get excited about.
Yeah, so
You know?
we wanted to tell a story of a journey to the center of Nessus, and that requires new geo, new art, new environment. So everything after this encounter onwards is just all new geo and layout.
Everything after this encounter is
Like
new,
carve out
apparently.
That experience is, and that, as most folks know from Battlegrounds, they usually run through a patrol and like maybe a new boss space or just a new encounter space. These Battlegrounds really push the boundaries of like, hey, this is all new. This is completely new, fresh. It's kind of like a strike. It is a
Yeah.
strike, almost.
The bosses were part of that exercise too,
Yeah.
though. I think, like we were talking before, where it's not, just kind of taking characters that you've battled before and making them tougher, but it's a brand new encounter with new mechanics and new kind of like ways to go ahead and push further into the boss fight. That's the most broad strokes way I can describe it. But obviously, as the man who designed it, can you tell us a little bit more?
Yep, teleporting wyverns. That's not what I wanted to see.
One thing back to like what players know from Battlegrounds is when someone plays a Battleground and they come in groups of 3 or 4, players are like, I I know what to expect from this boss encounter. It's usually the same but similar boss encounters.
Right.
But for these battlegrounds, they're all unique bosses. They're all different. They're all challenging in their own ways, and they're just very and just different, very different from one another. So that was the experience we're trying to create here. Is players, when they jump into a battleground, it's not going to be the same. It'll be different. The boss encounter will be different. We'll be trying to tell a story with the boss encounter that you're engaging with. Doling out.
Okay, so it opens up a hole.
In that boss encounter in different ways, be it with just telling a story while you're engaging the boss, or like a damage window. Or
Okay, so that's where we found
at
Saint
all, where the players just
last
engage
week
the
or
boss.
whatever.
That's the largest health pool I've placed on a boss ever.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
For
We'll
now.
see. Plenty of chances to go ahead and test out those still hunt accuracy. Or each
Okay, so now we're actually in a new area.
Rather, I should say. I say that because I keep a shotgun
Okay.
for a very good reason. No, there's obviously a ton of stuff to check out in that regard, but I think I'd be remiss if we didn't also talk a bit more kind of about.
Okay, so there's some
in some way.
radiolite to
Chris,
grab.
some new weapons that are going to be arriving with this act as well. If you wouldn't mind, can you tell us a little bit more about kind of maybe even this one we're seeing here on screen? This is one of the new ones as well, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Aberrant Action Solar Rocket-Assisted Frame Sidearm.
Or rocket sidearms. You love
Yep.
to hear it.
Gotta love rocket sidearms.
Solar Rocket Sidearm, and it's a banger.
Yeah.
I mean, rocket sidearms in general are just a
Heel Clip
banger.
Incandescent, which is probably it synergizes.
Heel clip incandescent. That's a pretty solid solid perk to have.
Just to say it,
Or solid roll.
The weapons art team knocked it out of the park.
Just because incandescent is just like it's already gonna kill like extremely fast, so incandescent just constantly spreading scorch stacks.
It's pretty neat.
It's going to be addictive, honestly. Got a very Vexamythic class feel to it, honestly.
There are some other like interesting perk combos.
Honestly, all of the weapons from
Pugilist
the like the act 1 and 2, like all of them will have that Vex Mythic class like feel to it.
The energy as you're doing that keeps you armed to the teeth at all times.
Yeah. Never hurts. In addition to that, we've also got a new Arc Heavy Burst Pulse Rifle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The Corasian Arc Heavy Burst Pulse Rifle.
Yeah.
Another one in this seasonal set.
Ooh, okay. So we got another 2-round
This is,
burst
to
pulse
introduce
rifle.
This subfamily.
Well, that looks interesting.
final shape. And
Yeah.
this is the
Kind of reminds me of the
Rogue
pulse
One,
rifle from Dead Space.
Also, always very good. And Volt Shot right column.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. I would also look at getting Frenzy right column. Because high impact reserves is great, but doesn't give you any stats. So having Frenzy gives you a bit of damage and those stats as well, and
Yeah.
very high uptime. Really great.
Yeah. I can imagine, too, in the era where pulse rifles are living through their anti-barrier era as well, it's probably not too bad to have one with that many stacked perks on it, frankly.
Yeah.
I can see Volt Shot doing a lot of untold damage just behind enemy lines pretty rapidly with that guy.
It's pretty juiced in PvP as well.
Yeah.
To pick up.
Good point.
I do love hearing that.
Potentially.
All right, so that's
And then,
definitely a weapon that I want to craft this season.
An old favorite is going to be making its return. Saint's tried and true favorite shotgun. Perfect Paradox is coming back as well from Season to Dawn.
Yep.
Yeah, Perfect Paradox is back.
Threat Remover.
Dawn weapons. This is the one we're dropping in this.
What is Threat Remover?
Yeah, all of the perks that you know and love from the original,
Yeah.
plus a bunch of new ones, plus the new Origin trait, Cast No Shadows, which if you're doing a melee build, just synergizes really nicely with it. So,
Show what does Threat Remover do? Show me that perk.
Trench Barrel if you're just doing damage with a weapon,
Yeah.
or 1-2 Punch if you're doing melee build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun and fits in really well with the rest of Saint's Arsenal.
Show me the perk.
Recombination blow hunters are about.
All right, fine.
I can already tell, honestly, as if we weren't already. No, it's been great. So with some new additions to the weapon sandbox, there's also some new, a new row, pardon me, of perks unlocking on the seasonal artifact as well. Isn't that right?
Right, yeah. So each act we're adding a new row. So this is 5 new artifact mods, and with these we're
Oh, they're adding another row of artifact
and
perks.
solar damage.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll bring this up in a second.
Oh yeah. So the fire team here obviously is a little bit of their hands full, and also everyone in chat, please give a shout out to Peyton, Mitch, and Justin here who are doing the proverbial heavy lifting, carrying us through this activity as well.
Yeah, so Anti-Barrier Sniper is coming back. Personal favorite. Love this. artifact mod.
There's been a lot of buzz about that. I think when everyone saw it on the new seasonal artifact.
Yep, it makes it really easy to deal with barrier.
Fucking love to see anti-barrier snipe.
Like you can also go through
Scavenger mods significantly discounted. Cool.
I always feel bad for the Hive Knights that set up so defiant.
Monk, give me more.
Like a sorry, but this is not going to go well for you.
Yeah, and then scavenger mods, so you can keep those special ammo sniper rifles fed.
Yeah.
Moving on, incendiary rifle rounds.
Solar sniper rifles, precision hits.
I
Ooh.
can think of a couple. We've seen
Ooh, that's gonna go great with still hunts.
This really juices those. You're scorching targets with this artifact mod, and then if we move on to the next one, once you build up enough scorch stacks and you have that ignition, you will do increased damage in a higher radius. Super, super strong. And not only that, but we're adding this other artifact mod for their sniper rifles, which increases damage with every precision hit. So if you're landing like crit after crit on the boss with Whisper or Still Hunt or your favorite legendary solar sniper rifle,
The ignitions do increase damage. Still Hunt is just becoming a powerhouse, is what I'm hearing.
Your next extension run is about to be just a symphony of Whispers of the Worm, honestly. Which is not a bad
Whisper too. I didn't even think about that. Sniper hits grants stacking sniper rifle damage, stability, and reload bonuses. Heavy ammo sniper hits count as more than one. Oh my god.
We'll be a part of that. We'll touch on that
Whisper and Still Hunt.
stream. But with the arrival of Solstice, you guys are also working on a new balance update.
I'm actually super okay with those.
Covers armor, covers abilities. I'm going to go ahead and kick off with perhaps an update that's very near and dear to my heart. As a dead man's tale,
I'm loving all of these sniper
rifles are
perks.
getting a pretty solid PvE buff across the board. Is that right?
yeah, we've seen that.
But we have to retool, and we can still only pick 12.
Aggressive scout rifles have been lagging a bit behind in damage output and PvE, so we're bumping that by 30%, which puts them like just ahead of the current leaders.
Excellent. Sniper damage buff for PvE.
They hit really hard.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. Not only because I just like hit firing guys from across the map, but I gotta tell you, I'm looking for any excuse I can to keep dusting off Dead Man's Tale.
Yeah.
Fighting Lion has taken its place recently, but just as a temporary thing, it's okay.
We
Also,
have a fun seasonal aggressive scout rifle which you should keep an eye out for.
yes, that's right. Yeah, I haven't spent as much time with that as I ought to. Honestly, I've been mostly hanging out with Lost Signal. Speaking of Fighting Lion, but this isn't time for Andy to share his loadouts necessarily.
That's another live stream.
That's another live stream. That's right. Yeah, that's just me tweeting into the void.
All right, so artifact perks I'm hyped for.
The Fighting Lion subreddit is probably very happy right now, so shout out to all of them. In addition to that, an old favorite of mine as well, speaking of some of the classics, Ariana's Vow is going to be getting a pretty sizable
Oh.
buff against barrier shields as well.
Yeah, so we've had a bunch of changes to exotic weapons and how they interact with barrier champions. And Ariana's Vow fell a bit behind, so we've bumped its damage substantially at 67%. This means that
I thought Ariana's already one-shot barrier shields, though.
Two shots,
Yeah.
which makes its ammo economy like much more valuable.
Right.
And it had a pretty big rework recently. This just makes it that much stronger.
Yeah. Always
I mean, sure, I
happens,
guess.
Honestly. We've got some other weapon buffs. Any in particular that you wanted to speak to while we were here?
And we're starting to see some Cabal in the strike. All right.
But as long as we got you here.
So in the course of this battlegrounds, you have fought Vex,
Yeah, with
Fallen,
this
and Cabal.
focus in this act, we really wanted to improve their ease of use a bit more in PvE. One of the biggest problems is when you're like trying to land crits on a witness or something, and you're taking a bunch of damage.
Right.
You're getting flinched off target a lot. So we've gone in and halved the flinch from PvE enemies.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
I'm also like a little bit of foreshadowing, but we've gone in and removed the penalties from adept mods. And this is sort of setting the stage for a larger set of mods that will be dropping in future release. Not too far.
Yeah, the proverbial stay tuned for everyone out there as well. Yeah. Actually, and also we were talking a bit before the show too, but there's going to be some armor tuning as well, isn't there as well to like the mods, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do a lot of raiding, you're probably familiar with the reserves mod swapping shenanigans that you can do, and this is just sort of fiddly and annoying for players. We don't think it's a balance issue, but it is irritating. We didn't want players to have to do it. So now when you switch your reserves mods back off, it'll bring your total reserves back down to their current cap. And to balance that out, we've increased reserves for special and heavy weapons across the board.
Okay, cool. So more ammo for special and heavy weapons. So reserves are going to be a lot more beneficial.
Running reserve
Okay.
mods permanently, we've reduced their cost by 1. You'll note that where some of the discounted mods from the artifact like already reduced that to 1, so this will bring it down to 0.
Oh, really?
It's a pretty big change.
Very nice. All right. So build crafters, you've all been made aware. Now's a chance to start tweaking those variables in your spreadsheets across the board. Very exciting.
I like that change.
A lot of stuff
Just
to
making certain mods more accessible.
We've also
Always
got,
good.
A brief, quick preview of some stuff that's going to be arriving with Solstice. Now I know our our fire team is here hard at work in the background. But very briefly, I wanted to make sure that as a part of the show, we took a look at the armor sets that are going to be arriving with Solstice. So,
Oh, let me
as a
see 'em.
reminder, Solstice is going to be hitting here with Act 2. Should be a pretty good time for you guys to dive into. We'll have more information soon, but you can take a look here and see kind of the, I don't know, old-timey pilot, race car driver. Maybe I'm just channeling my old inner
Okay.
race car driver.
I can really see the adventure.
Interesting.
In this, that idea of an
That's the
extended
Warlock
adventure.
set. I actually kind of like the Warlock set that doesn't have like the robes on it.
Yeah, seriously. Like the first time as a hunter, I'm jealous of Warlocks. Congratulations, Warlocks, you did it. Let's see. Up next, we've also got our friendly neighborhood Titan, I believe, with perhaps one of the coolest helmets I have ever
Titan
seen.
does look really good.
Once again, as a hunter, it's a very alien feeling being jealous of Titans, but this is one time I'll go ahead and summon that.
I do really like that Titan set.
Titans out there, make sure you go ahead and start getting your transmogs ready, but this is one I can't wait to see start running around the tower. Should be pretty solid. And then, last but very not least, my fellow hunters, we also...
Not a fan of the cloak. I do
we've got
kind of like the rest of it though.
No way.
Not a fan of that helmet too. So I think Hunter's got the weakest of the three.
Solstice in particular. And plus with an expanded sandbox of all the goodies that you folks have been working on to go ahead and have us go ahead and tear through it with, we are very appreciative of it. But yeah, but just kind of a quick look at what's to arrive with Solstice. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of the main set of topics for today. We're going to go ahead and scan Twitch chat very briefly to make sure we can go ahead and grab any questions. But Ryan, honestly, we're now into, is this the second battleground?
Yeah, we're in the second battleground on the second encounter right now.
Yeah.
So what we didn't see previously was players were, when they finished the first battleground, the second battleground actually starts where the first battleground ends to continue on your journey into the center of Nessus.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a back-to-back.
Battleground 2.
Okay.
That's where you start for battleground 3.
Very exciting. That's kind of cool, actually, having that, again, that journey to the center of Nessus. Sort of in that same vein, actually, one thing I've also kind of been wanting to ask selfishly is a wise narrative director once said that stories are told in 3 acts. Could you tell us a little bit about what this episodic structure offers you guys? Like, what are you able to try that's different?
So humans like stories that have shapes, right? When we think of a story where you're kind of like in the same place, like doing the same thing, like sometimes we want to make sure that our stories feel like they have shape and momentum to them. For example, with episode 1, we can think of the shape of it kind of as starting in this place of really like lighthearted, it's a fun romp, it's a fun adventure, and it slowly goes down into a really dark place.
As all the doom happens in the background, we're having
Exactly.
fun with failsafe.
We get to play with that play with those shapes and play with that structure with each of our episodes. So in episode 2, in episode 3, it may start at different places and the energy may take you in different ways. We got to really experiment and play around with what are we introducing narratively, which enables us to add things like a focus on Fate 14 for Act 2, or different ways that the battlefields may change as we're going through. Humans like stories that have shape to them, and that's what a really well-defined act structure allows us to do.
Yeah, it's exciting to see, honestly, as we've just getting started here in Echoes and with episode 2 on the way, but we'll talk more about that at a later date. Worry not. We've got plenty to dive into with Act 2 right in front of us. But as far as my agenda goes, I think actually we've thankfully hit kind of the primary bulk of the show.
Could I touch briefly on the ability stuff?
Please, thank you for this. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been monitoring feedback in PvP around prismatic hunters, and particularly the 2 pain points around swarm grenades and threaded spectre. So we're bringing both of those down into line. We've also got a couple of PvE changes coming, and this is Titan stuff. It's sort of previewing some Titan changes that are going to come in a future release. But we're bumping up the damage of the supers Twilight Arsenal and Hammer of Soul, so those should both be a lot more competitive.
That's right, Hammer of Soul Titan.
Okay, sad to see that. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Swarm Grenade apparently needed a nerf. Like, Threaded Spectre, absolutely.
We got a question from chat. Freeboop asks, probably one for you, Chris. Are you guys still evaluating the interactions of the combo on Edge Transit, where you swap from Envious Assassin to Cascade Point and a 24 magazine while you still have Cascade Point?
Yeah, so we mentioned a few weeks back that we're going to be adjusting that. It ended up needing a code change, which is typically a little bit slower to roll out, but that fix is still coming. So
very exciting.
If you missed out on getting that perk combination, that is not...
Sorry, dogs were barking their heads off. Had to mute myself for a minute.
All right, thank you, Freeboop, for the question. We appreciate it. But yeah, I think thankfully that. As
Okay,
our
instant kill radial area pool there.
Continue their way here through the battlegrounds. I think that's kind of the high and low of our show, everyone. Of course, we wanted to go ahead and make sure as we dive into the events of Act 2, as we go to prepare to conclude Act 1. We wanted to make sure that all of you had a sense of what was coming. And again, a reminder, this launches next week on July 16th.
Yep.
Quick reminder of the topics we covered. Of course, we're going to go ahead and remind you that the Bungie Foundation folks are doing some amazing work. Go ahead and scan that QR code and check out what they're up to. Otherwise, Act 2 arrives next week. With it, you'll have these 3 new battlegrounds, 2 launching with the first week, the 3rd arriving on the 2nd week. New weapons joining the sandbox, new artifact mods for you to go ahead and unlock. And of course, Solstice will be joining us later on into the act. But otherwise, before we go, I of course want to make sure that we take a chance to go ahead and thank our amazing cast here. Thank you so much for joining us today and telling us about what's to come.
Thanks for having
Okay.
Absolutely.
thanks, Andy.
I appreciate the time. To our amazing team of playtesters in the background, Mitch, Justin, and Peyton, thank you very much for doing the proverbial heavy lifting. To the amazing team here, producers in-house, that go ahead and put this all on, thank you all so much. Honestly, we always appreciate it. And last, but of course not least, to all you Guardians out there, thanks for taking the time to join us today. We'll see you all very soon, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
All right, so quite a bit to look forward to. First off, let's check out the store now. We got a DMT ornament. Not bad. There is I think that's a recluse ornament. Yep. What is that ship? What the hell is that? Interesting. That's an interesting ghost shell. Samba. All right. Any seasonal challenges for the week? Just quite a bit, actually. Click the emotes. He wants to see them. All right. Let's get back into there real fast. We got a samba dance. And then the watching you emote. Then the one that's featured on the main page, the chomping dance, it's Baby Shark. It's just the baby shark dance. That's all it is. All right. So where to start unpacking the live stream? I guess first off, I do not particularly agree with the idea that they need to do all 3 weeks of story beats for the act are available right from the rip. That's going to make it to where people are going to play through all of the content right away and then complain that there's nothing to do for the rest of the act. And granted, we are getting Solstice at the same time, so I mean, that's going to be something that you can grind, but still, not having anything to look forward to story-wise for now, instead of it being only 2 or 3 weeks, now you're gonna finish it all at the start and not have anything to do for a month outside of Solstice. It's like, okay, well, what is the logic behind that? Also, just the fact that they are not doing a lot of weeks of actual like story beats. Like again, Act 1, we only got 3 weeks before they took the 2-week break for Iron Banner, and it's like, that's hardly anything. Like, granted, it is the, setting the stage acts, and in that regard, it does make sense, but I don't know. Like, I personally would, I was hoping that since we're getting episodes that are technically longer than your normal seasonal content model, like that we would be getting more story to go with that. But I guess not. As far as the artifact mods, that I'm super hyped about because Anti-Barrier Sniper is one of my favorite anti-champion capabilities that we've ever gotten. So the fact that we're getting Anti-Barrier... Sorry, gotta get out of there. We're getting Anti-Barrier Sniper, and we're getting all of these mods to just bump up snipers even more. I'm more concerned about the artifact perks because the ones that they lined up with is just going to beef the hell out of Still Hunt and Whisper, making it that much more viable in endgame when people complained heavily about Still Hunt needing to be nerfed. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, Still Hunt it's that brand new exotic thing that, like, everybody's using. Everybody's been wanting Anti-Barrier Sniper back for a while. So I would imagine that since they're bringing back all these anti-sniper or Anti-Barrier Sniper and sniper buffs, that they're probably going to increase like damage resistance or anything like that for endgame content and make them like basically equal it out. Like, and the thing is, it's like, even right now, like, Whisper is still one of the best DPS weapons, like, in the game. And nobody ever really uses it because there's not a lot of encounters where it's viable. And the same thing is still going to hold true to this day. It's like, Whisper going up against something like the Witness, like, you have to move around too much for the Witness fight to get the full use of Whisper. Still Hunt, like, honestly, I can see Still Hunt just going even further up because each precision hit is going to be able to scorch. So on top of getting your super bullets, you're also going to be dealing solar ignition explosion damage. So, like, I can definitely see the concern for Still Hunt. That being said, like, it's still going to be a lot of fun to use. Wait for the chest to spawn. All three battlegrounds, basically, like, the first time that you do it, like, one leading into the other, I kind of like for, like, one super long activity. I mean, it just kind of depends on, like, how difficult the battleground actually is. From the looks of things in the live stream, it doesn't look like it's going to be a particularly difficult one. Celestial Nighthawk Hunters are going to have a feast with that. I mean, they already have been. Titans, too, with the Twilight Arsenal and Hammer of Soul buffs. I could see that. Give me the chest, goddammit. All things considered, so with everything that we saw in the reveal stream, I'm going to say that, like, honestly, kind of, like, I'm not going to say it was a great reveal, but it wasn't a bad one either. Story-wise, we're going to be lacking. I'm excited to kind of see what the, like, the area that we're going to be wanting to go back to for the lore junkies is going to be like. Because I'm wondering just exactly what it is. Did I already open that one? Yes, I did. So, I like that we're getting more artifact perks. That's, for me, I would say that's only the real exciting thing that I'm happy that we're getting. I'm excited to see what location that we're apparently going back to. But outside of that, there's not really... I would say there's not really a lot to be excited about. I'll be neutral until we play it all next week, then criticize because you never know. They might take the feedback from stream and heavily tweak it out before launch next week. I agree, but I don't think they're going to have the time to tweak it as much as we think they would. A week is really not a long time to make any sort of big changes. Like, they might do just a regular numbers tweak. Like, for example, instead of us getting a 30% damage buff on snipers, we might get 25 if they were going to tweak it. But I don't see us getting anything too major. The thing with the story beats, though, if they're only giving us 3 weeks of story beats and they're giving it to us all at the same time, those missions need to be very long and they need to be really, really good story beats. Each of those story missions better take me the better part of at least an hour. Otherwise, in my opinion, it's just not going to be worth it. Alright, what'd I get? I got... Inmost Light Star Eater. That's actually a really good roll. I actually have an idea for this one. Inmost Light and Star Eater. The other one that I actually was thinking about is Inmost Light Liars, and instead of doing combination blow for it, doing the rope dart. Star Eater is just a great all-around perk. I'm not going to be mad about that. Inmost Light is the one that I'm alright, I feel like we can do some really crazy stuff with that. So I might actually play around with that. Have fun grinding the class item. Got a Borderlands stream to deal with. Gonna get my ass handed to me trying to learn how to play Krieg. Oh, depending on what difficulty you're playing, that might be rough. Oh, hold on. We got other chests that we can open. There's one underground. Not one over there. Nor over here. Okay. Let's try that again. First time touching Krieg, and we were going to go all the way into Ultimate Vault Hunter mode into the DLCs. I mean, again, here's the thing. You're going to really, really want to make sure that you're speccing into the correct stuff, because Krieg is such a melee-based person to play. And in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, if you're in melee distance, that is dangerous.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Pale hard defeat combatants with submachine guns. I can do that real fast. Oh, I don't have an SMG on this character.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures
I mean, I would need to brush up on Borderlands, because it's been a while since I've played Borderlands 2. Do I have an SMG? No, I do not. What are the Pathfinder stuff that I can do? Void weapons, I can knock that out real fast. Stasis weapons, I'm already working on. Precision blows using energy weapons. I can definitely do that. One. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, we already got that one. There's two down here. What's going on?
I'm picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
All right, traveling back. Yeah, I would love to get a Inmost Light Liar.
To your position, Guardian.
Two, one. There we go. Nothing over here. There's one right here. We need to get some void kills. Oh, get off the skimmer.
The enemy is undeterred. They're regrouping for another strike.
One underground. One right here. Nope, didn't thread the needle properly. Let's just go ahead and knock out these weapon kills that I need specifically for the Pathfinder stuff. Where's... Oh, it's down here. I was like, where did that, chest go? Go up here and grab... Oh, they already grabbed it. Never mind. Is it still not done? I need 15 more kills. Wow, I missed every shot. And there's that one. Okay, now we need to get precision kills with energy weapons. There we go. Hey, a weapon level up. Got a chest right here, yay. Just keep killing things with headshots. I gotta get like 30 more kills, don't I? Like, at the very least, I'm also working on my ergo sums, like, while we're doing this. Alright. Oh, another chest down here. Come up here, grab this. Alright, how much longer do we need on these energy weapon kills? Oh, I already did it. Submachine gun. Defeat taken in the impasse. Anything else over here? Looks like no. Alright, so we'll fast travel over here.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Oh, I actually have a really good idea for that Star Eater and Inmost Lights roll.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
I would still love to get a Inmost Light and Liar. Or Caliban Liar, one of the two for. Well, Caliban Liar I want for the punchy build. Everybody wants that one. But I have one in mind with Inmost Light, where it's basically going to be spamming Gunpowder Gamble, Ascension, and then Threaded Spike for the max melee damage. One underground. There's one right here. Excuse me, people. Where is the chest I need? There's one up here. Oh, there's two down here. I didn't notice that we got a second one. There's the chest for it up here. Psi Hermetic. I'm gonna get my free stasis weapon kills. Alright, while we're doing this, I'm also trying to get a Ergo Sum with a caster frame and Wolfpack rounds. Well, there's one up here. Travel over here.
I'm picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Hi, Piper. What are you doing, baby? It's a Piper. That's my Piper.
Enemies inbound.
Yes, hello, Piper. I see you. Sweet baby. Come on, baby girl. What do you want? Come on, Piper. Do you want to come say hi to stream? Come here, Piper. Piper. Whoop. Come here, Piper. You're fine. Hi, baby. It's just the controller. Hush. What are you doing? Hmm? Piper, it's just a controller. Okay? Yes, thank you. You're very sweet. Can you get out, please? Ow, Piper. Ow. Claws. Alright. Back to it. Galanor Certarachne. Not a fan. And I'll keep that one for PvP purposes. there's one underground. Alright, nothing that I cared about there, but on the very bright side, we can finish up this level 3 overthrow and get... Oh, hold on, there's a chest over here. And get an Ergo Sum out of it. Nope. I could not get my heal in time. Get in cover, I need my health. Just get rid of all of this. Piper shot.
Once more, we send our enemies screaming into the ground. This hope is both welcome and terrifying. Victories have seemed so fleeting.
There's always a watershed mark. A point where history turns and something new is born from the consequences of so much loss. Sometimes good, sometimes not. But we're at that point, where history is becoming the summation of our collective actions. For good or ill.
I hope history remembers us fondly for the choices we have had to make.
Piper, you done?
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
Fuck you, Tangle. Let's go ahead and get our... Need to kill Taken. Am I still not done with stasis kills? There we go. Defeat Taken in the impasse. And then kill a subjugator. Alright, well, let's go to the impasse and just go ahead and do that. Get a free Ergo Sum roll.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
Some Taken right over here. There's nothing over there. Oh, there's some. Where's the point where I gotta stand? Here it is. Subjugator's over there. Oh, there's a chest right here, though. Oh, another one right here. Man, I love it when free loot just kind of falls into my lap like this. Now we gotta kill this guy, I think.
Reinforcements are already en route. Brace yourself.
What I still need to do here? Progress through overthrow levels 2 and 3. Alright, well, let's just go back over here and keep farming. Because I'll just do that naturally. Hi, Bo.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
So hold on, what does Liar outright say? Dealing damage with powered melee will allow you to follow up with extremely powerful arc melee counterpunch. So maybe not Liar is the play. So maybe something like Inmost Light and Wormhusk. That could be a fun one. Hey, Bubba. Did you take him on another walk? Yeah, I took him on one like 2 hours ago.
spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Alright. Let's get back over to the little spawn dealy. There is one. Oh, one here. Did I already get this one underground? No, I did not. Let's travel back to the impasse.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
Tree. You might as well get this stuff done. Go back here.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging
Got
on
an
your
arc
position.
one.
Get ready.
And the game really loves giving me arcs, ergo sums today. Another one over here. Grab this. Oh, hello. Alright. Kind of gotta wonder if there's any other potential, like, class item roles that, like, I'm just, like, completely sleeping on. What if we go down over here? Nothing over here. Alright, we go fast travel this way.
Reinforcements are already en route. Brace yourself. I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Three, two, one. There they go. Fucking sent that knight flying. Alright, let's go this way. So what class item roles are you guys looking for?
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
There's another one that I'm actually really wanting is on my Titan. It's point contact cannon brace and Heart of Inmost Light, and I think they can roll together. Complete the stitching, collect resource nodes. But I need to get void weapon kills.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Let's go this way. Oh. Alright, I didn't have the right thing equipped. I forgot about that. Grab the free stuff down here. Collect resource nodes. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that.
As Mizrak says, the light provides. Now use what is offered to purge the corruption. There's more work to be done. The Traveler won't be healed overnight.
We are fortunate the great
Oh, here's one.
still lives. We must do everything in our power to protect this gift.
In order for it to heal, the Traveler needs current sunlight moving freely. Follow the paths to help them flow again. The light flows freely again. Thank you, Guardian.
Come back
Traveler
over
reminds me of
here.
a Great Plains beast of Torbottle. It required small birds to pick parasites off its hide and keep it healthy.
Perhaps there's an ecosystem in all things, both great and small.
All right, come on. Gotta give me another drop. I wanna play around with a new build idea. Oh, here's a resource node. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Is there one underground, maybe? Another resource node. Let's go check underground real fast. Nothing. Alright, on to the next.
I'm picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Kinetic weapon final blows. Did I see that right? Did it say kinetic weapon final blows? Special weapons in the blooming, seclusion, or refraction. Precision final blows with kinetic weapons. Yep. Let's go ahead and farm out these kills here, I guess. Alright, more precision final blows.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your
Travel to the
position.
Lost City. Special weapon or ammo. Impasse, transgression, or divide. We'll just come over here to the impasse and just kill some stuff with the sidearm then.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
Okay, I need some people to kill. Come on, give me my special ammo kills. I want this to be done.
One more push, you got it.
Come on, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, so where, like, need to find more people to murder. Okay, now let's travel back. Travel to the seclusion and kill Karidos or whatever the fuck his name is. So it's right here.
Enemies undeterred.
I
They're
come back.
regrouping for another
I was
strike.
doing things. Good. Travel to the lot. Okay, so I can go there and then travel to the or defeat Lucen Hive of finishers. Let's just go kill him real fast. Just speeding along. Where's the other thing I need to kill? Or I can just go do overthrow and loot the tier 2 and 3 chests. That will also work. Alright, back over here.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
Want this. Give me this chest. There's another one. We'll check it here in a minute. This is the first one. Alright, where's that knight? Give me that. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the Pathfinder.
Enemies inbound.
Oh, I didn't finish it yet, apparently. Alright, well, what's the roll on the class item? Caliban Verity. Not a fan of that one. There's not really any synergy. So we'll get rid of that. One right here. I need another chest. Oh, here's one up here. Okay, nothing. Alright, so let's travel over here. Actually, hold on. I want to look up what I can roll in the second
enemy's
column.
undeterred. They're regrouping for another strike.
Alright. So I definitely want Inmost Lights for abilities. Wormhusk would be nice for a health and shield bump. Certarachnia would be good for getting Woven Mail on the grenade spam. Syntheseps would also be really good. So I want Hoyle with either Certarachnia, Syntheseps, or Wormhusk. I think those are all really solid rolls.
Enemies inbound.
Oh, god damn it, not this again. Oh, didn't expect there to be exploders in there. Oh, Ross Arago. I've already got a god roll, though. Alright, what about we go back this way? Kill the Shriekers. Alright, let's go ahead and just get this overthrow over with. Well, that was unfortunate. Kill that. Alright.
The lingering influence of the witness is
Don't
burning
care about
away.
that.
It feels
Don't care about that.
Tell me, what else do you feel? I'm curious what someone with such a connection
Waveframe?
to the
Okay,
tribes
waveframe
sees
with
in moments
Wolfpack
of
Grounds
rest.
isn't bad. I will probably end up
What
keeping
truths are
that.
revealed?
Yeah. I feel the traveler regrets giving you the light.
Oh, really? Well, the light... You're lying, aren't you? It's so hard for me to tell these days. Oh, I like you.
Alright, let's see if we can get one more class item, and then we'll play around with this build idea that I've got. Is there another one down here? Nope. Alright. So let's fast travel.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
How have I still not finished the Pathfinder stuff? Like, Waveframe with Wolfpack rounds is still, like, honestly a pretty close second to what I wanted. Like, originally I wanted the caster frame for more hits. There's at least one that's underground. Grab this. Come on, I want one more. Alright, that's it for that one. Forget, is this a tier 2 or tier 3 encounter I've got going over here? Level 3. Yeah, we can go ahead and knock out one more level 3 encounter. Alright, there's the level 3 encounter. It's an arc one. Alright, well, I'll check it out later. Alright, I want one more class item.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Alright, spawn the chests. Alright, nothing over here. There's one over here. One over here. Come on, I want one more. Not a pale heart engram. Hey, not one over here by the chest. Or by the stitch chest or whatever the fuck it's called. One over here. Now we check the underground. There's one.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position. I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
So Galanor Wormhusk, I feel, is going to be the PvP role, because I'm already, like, in quick play, I'm already getting 2 supers fairly consistently. But being able to just dodge and get my health back would also be super helpful, too. Overshot. One underground. Oh, here's one. There's a chest over there. Damn it, give me it. Give me the thing. Okay, let's go for the one that's underground. Okay. Fast travel. Honestly, the people that make the macros to do this, like, honestly, they could check, like, yeah, they could do one chest, like, a minute, whereas now, like, I'm doing close to 5 chests a minute, and I'm able to get this a lot faster. Granted, I have to put in more work instead of just leaving it on a macro, but it works out, in my opinion.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
There's one right here. There we go. Renewal Wormhusk. I mean, if Duskfields were better... If Duskfields were better, I would be a little bit more excited about that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go to Orbit. Well, oh, actually, hold on. We need to go to Ghost first. Get our free deep sight for the week. Alright, what do we got in the mail? I've already got this one. Alright, let's go to Orbit. We're gonna put this build together. Okay. So, the idea is we want to be spamming abilities as much as possible. So really the only stats that are going to matter are resilience, recovery, and intellect. So let's put this into intellect. Mobility is not going to matter here since we're going to be getting our empowered stuff. Let's put this in intellect as well. Okay. So I still want gunpowder and ascension because gunpowder gamble is going to count as a grenade ability. Grapple for mobility. Let's do threaded spike. We'll keep Storm's Edge. Light damage grants melee. Darkness grants grenade. That's fine. Class ability regens more quickly. We're going to want that for stupid high uptime. I don't think this is going to matter as much. Yeah, we'll go into that. Picking up orbs are going to grant me... In this case, it's amplified. Powered melees grant unraveling rounds to Strand. That could be useful. Arch Solar and Void abilities. We're not really using a darkness debuff, so that doesn't help us. I am going to be doing a lot of melee final blows to get health regen, so that's survivability. We're not really using finishers that much. We'll do Severing Blast. Okay, so I can work with this. I still want to stick with the grapple. Alright, so as far as weapons go, it really actually doesn't matter. So let's do Still Hunt. Fuck it, Still Hunt Kvashtov. Well, actually... Yeah, we'll stay on Still Hunt. We're going to be in the air a lot, so how about we swap this to that? We'll put it on Demolitionist next. Okay, so instead of Surges, since we're going to be doing ability spam, Surges really don't matter. Do kinetic weapons. Grenades. Grenades create orbs. So let's change this to fuck it, where is it? Heavy-handed. Double charge up is fine. Double absolution. Actually, we might not even need charged up. So, charged up actually might be worthless to us here. So let's do emergency reinforcement. Actually, let's leave one of these as charged up. And that way we're getting extra damage resist whenever we proc that. Alright, I need I want to try this out. What is a good area for us to do this? Fuck it, let's just try it in Grasp real fast. Damn, I do really like that ornament for Kavosh, or not for cost, of Still Hunt. There we go. Okay, we're starting to pop off a little bit. get some of this out. Alright, let's try this while we're Transcendent now. Alright. We got Transcendence up again. Alright, I do like the ability looping potential. Okay, I like how this works. I'm probably gonna save this. Hi, Kurama. I do actually very much like this. Actually, let's do this with bold endings because bold endings generate super energy like stupid fast. So instead of kinetic siphon, this needs to be stasis. Alright, now to modify the PvP build. Galanor Wormhusk. Okay, let's put this into resilience. Okay, instead of the resilience mod here, let's put that into mobility. It's a minor resilience. Okay, so let's change some stuff around. Combination blow, we don't need anymore. We'll keep combination blow for right now. Grapple is fine. We'll keep that. Get more intellect. While I have an elemental buff, my class ability regens more quickly. This doesn't really help me at all. We can use this to get me to tier 10 resilience. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now let's go. Triple bomber. This is going to change to a void holster. Don't really like this that particular Iron Banner helmet. Where's the other ones? So my Iron Banner ornaments. Keep it like that. I just keep it on Vintage Timber. Alright, let's overwrite that. Alright, let's give it a try. Do we want to go ahead and do my 3 comp? Nah, I don't. Let's just do Iron Banner. I could do my 3 comp matches, but I really don't want to. Come on, put me in a game. Oh, I'm not wearing an Iron Banner emblem. I just realized that. There we go. Now we can get even more reputation. A lot of 2 stacks today. Alright, let's see what we got. So, the class item that we're testing at today is Galanor and Wormhusk. I'm like pretty reliably getting close to 2 supers every game and anyway, so Galanor is going to help me secure the second, whereas Wormhusk is going to give me the extra health every time I dodge, and I'm using the slow dodge and the strand clone because of course I am. Too good to pass up right now. So, let's see if this change in setup, because originally it was a Bombardier's build for the slow dodge and the strand clone, but I wasn't getting a lot of use out of the bomb. Plus, I have a slightly higher intellect than I normally do, so this might actually... I should definitely get 2 supers a game. Hopefully.
Iron Banner.
Let's see how we do. Stats didn't load. Interesting. Oh, it's a fucking course. It's this dumb. It's this dumb shit. Got 2 at least. God, I really do hate this game type. They're over here. I probably should have lost that. Let's go ahead and offer that. Let's not go that way. Don't know if he's gonna push. He's got his mortar. I have 4 crests. Don't know where they're at. I'm dead. I was able to at least get away from the threadlings. That was something. Oh, I should have dodged.
Your opponent pulled ahead. A precious resource. Use it wisely.
Oh, I killed myself, damn it. I thought it'd be out. I thought I'd be just out of its range, but no. Sad day. No, I wasn't close enough. I'm suppressed. Oh, the Hellions. Okay.
The flames are ignited. Let the wolves hunt. Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
Ah, damn it, I jumped right in and they were all looking at me. Damn, I did not really get that much energy back on the super.
Return to the fight. Good counter. Now hit them again. You cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Nope. Get out. Oh, I'm full. I hate appearing on radar when I've got full crests.
Keep the pressure and you have them.
Damn it! Come on, team. Fucking kill him. No, I'm in danger. Ah, I didn't have shotgun ammo. I'm already getting pretty close to that second super. And they, of course, had heavy ammo.
Enough. Your victory is secured.
Wow, I actually hate this fucking game type. No, Valor overflowing. Let's, I guess, go ahead and go reset that from Shaxx. What are you doing, Kurama? What are you doing? Hello. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, buddy. Actually, what if instead of Storm's Edge, we did Gold, Silence, and Squall, maybe?
Yes. Acknowledged. Done, done, done. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Hunter, let your light guide your swift.
Only two? I'll come back to it.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it. Stone wasted.
No, I haven't done my weekly matches to focus yet.
What cipher is this?
Ooh, 69 stat roll. I'll keep that. Permeability bipod. That's honestly kind of a bad roll. Oh, does Banshee have anything worth it?
You don't look too banged up.
Well, I mean, I'll take free stuff. Rapid hit firing line. That's a good one for raiding.
Not bad. Thanks.
All right, let's go do another one. Want to try a game? I mean, might as well. I want to play a game on Silence and Squall rather than Storm's Edge. Like, I'm only getting it back, like, a little less than a minute faster, but that minute could be the difference. Yay. You know, I probably should have held that for reset next week, but it's fine. Nope, not what I meant to do. God, I hate the fact that Wyverns can now teleport in the new update. Alright, Bungie, seriously, like, taking forever to put me into a game, like, this is getting ridiculous. Your load times are atrocious. Any day now. Can of mixed nuts. Ancient Psychic Tandem War Emu. Alright, that's certainly a name. What is he using? Washed out Cartesian. Okay, I can respect that. Can of mixed nuts. DMT Matador. Alright, well, let's see how this goes now that we're using a faster super.
Iron Banner.
The thing that'll also help is now that I have the worm husk benefit, like me grappling in for a to just start chaining the dodge and melee combo might actually be a lot more worth it. Ah, I couldn't dodge in time. I also missed my shotgun shot. Okay. I felt like I barrel stuffed the dude with the shotgun and just didn't get any sort of hit registration. But that could just be me. He's just camping in the back with the fucking heavy machine gun. Alright. Well, first thing, we gotta get out of spawn. Okay, they didn't back down. Get fucked.
Good counter. Now hit them again.
Just go ahead and bank. That way I don't lose them. No! He booped me. He booped me out of the way. One jump up. There's the other dude right there.
Impending destruction.
Haha! Still got my 2 kills. Just had to line it up.
The lead is yours.
Ah! That was a bad decision.
The fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Back it up. Wow, where did that suppressor just come from? They're all in the back over here. Let the super do its work, keep them off.
The flames have gone cold. Five minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
Okay. Why can't I get out? Oh crap. Why did I swap weapons? Like, I could have sworn I pulled the trigger. Still got the kill. Go this way. Teammate, protect me. Okay, could've... I had my dodge. Like, why did it not let me dodge? What was I shooting?
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. The hunt is on.
What a spawn! Thanks, game. The entire team spawning directly in front of me. Bungie, what is this fucking spawn system?
The hunt has ended. Don't let up till it's over.
Ah. Love how my threadlings did not track to that dude, like, at all. You completely missed the shotgun and I'm still able to one-shot kill me?
1 minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight. Shut them down. 30 seconds. Stay on them. Guardian, crush them. Undeniable.
Ah, I couldn't get the kill. That's fine. I got the second super off at least. How'd I do? Oh, cool. And I got a deep sight loss signal. Cool, there's the pattern. Alright, we're fine there. Alright, instead of Kvashtov, let's use Blast Furnace. Just to give it a try. See how it feels. What Kurama? What are you doing, Kurama, huh? Alright. Endless Veil. This would be a good map for Blast Furnace, too.
Iron Banner.
Fighting against the War Emu again. Dead man's. Damn, that has potential. Like, if I can get the dodge train going, like, I can leave a shit ton of clones in my wake.
No one standing.
I'm gonna hold on to this. Wow, he super chased me. Let's just deposit, guys. Get out.
Now you were the wolf.
Wow, I got launched. I also was off cooldowns and just could not start the chain the way I wanted to. Ah, he wasn't as close as I thought he was. About to say, like, I better get that kill. Ah, I almost got the third. Get out. I gotta get out of there.
The hunt is on.
Okay, he was in the middle of a throw animation and was still apparently hitting me with his weapon. So, I'm calling some bullshit there.
It's almost over. Don't
Nope, I didn't have my dodge.
You will endure.
Well, that's 95. Let's probably infuse that into something. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point for today. So thank you everyone for watching. Join me tomorrow for some Final Fantasy goodness. I'll see y'all next time.